Hello, dear friends. My name is Russo-Ukrainian. I'm Ukrainian. I live in Mykolaiv, a frontline city today. I have lived in Ukraine in my native city, Mykolaiv, for all my life. I stayed here even when Russia attacked my country. Although I had an opportunity to live for Western Ukraine, where it is much safer right now. I stayed here with my family and my friends. Today is March 19th, and this is my first video about this war. If you're interested in what is happening in Ukraine and you want to know it from a person who sees it from the inside, I am ready to tell you everything. You know that Russia attacked Ukraine on February 24th this year. The Russian government cynically doesn't even admit they're waging a treacherous war in Ukraine. They use another words for what they are doing. They call it a military operation. Russians are afraid they will be compared to Nazi Germany, but they are. Russia, a huge country with huge resources and influence in the world, a country with nuclear weapons, reproached Ukraine for threatening its security and started war against it. Russia says that Ukraine is ruled by the Nazis. In the time when our president is Jewish by origin, and everyone knows this. The real reason for Russian attack is that Ukraine is a free country that has chosen its own path. Ukraine refused to recognize Crimea as Russian, and it refused to recognize the independence of the so-called Donetsk and Luhansk People's Republics. After all, this territory was brazenly occupied by Russia back in 2014. Next 8 years, Russia was hatching plans and preparing to completely occupy Ukraine. Today, Ukrainians are fighting for our independence, for freedom, for our future. Every day they give their lives standing in the way of bloodthirsty occupants. Every day Ukrainian civilians die under Russian bombs. Women and children in Mariupol, in basements, are dying without food and water. Ukrainian cities are being destroyed. We need your help. Help from all over the world. The help from every person who values freedom and wants the world to have no wars, and dictatorial countries do not seize territories and kill innocent people. Civilized countries are obliged to help Ukraine, so that the war does not come to another country, so that the bloody Soviet Empire does not revive. People of the whole world, please demand from your governments to give Ukraine all the necessary weapons. There are a lot of Ukrainians who are ready to resist the bloody invaders in our country. There are a lot of young people who are ready to take up arms, but we miss them. Russia has been selling gas and oil for decades and was able to build huge number of tanks, aircraft, warships, which it now uses against our peaceful country. Ukraine doesn't have enough weapons to confront Russia. The civilized countries of the world have helped us in many ways, but we ask you to continue to support us so that we can survive and protect our children. Civilized countries must increase sanctions against Russia. sanctions, a boycott of Russia, is the only way to convince every Russian that they should no longer support their murderous dictator, Vladimir Putin. Russia must begin to change. Russians must not continue to consider themselves an empire that can rob and kill with impunity around the world. At least Russia should no longer have the money for this. Every citizen of free countries should demand from their government to increase sanctions against Russia. In addition, we have to boycott those companies that continue to operate in Russia. Don't buy anything from them. I want to say a huge thank you for all the countries that help us a lot, with weapons, medicines, money and others. Countries like the United States, United Kingdom, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Czech Republic, Slovenia and many others. We are sincerely helped by a lot of other countries. I simply cannot list them all. I also want to say thank you to such countries as Germany, France, the Netherlands. You help us, but you can do much more if you want. Please leave your comments and questions. I will answer them in the next videos. Thank you for watching this video. Please like it and subscribe to this channel. Ukraine will win. We will achieve peace for Europe. Glory to Ukraine. Glory to heroes.